Thompson, a 45-year-old bachelor, spends his days in Manhattan pursuing his career as a corporate lawyer. But since 1959, he's been moonlighting as a track coach in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn's toughest neighborhood. His team is called the Adams, and over the years, it has helped many teenage girls escape the aimless life of the ghetto streets.
One of the hardest things coaching young women is to have them develop a feeling of personal worth. They get to a point where it's very difficult to find your way in life, to chart a path where you're going in the proper direction. They're not involved in the everyday achievements that a young boy is involved in. You have a son, he may be the best ball player or the best of something sports-wise in his neighborhood. Girls are given a jump rope, maybe nothing else.
Come on, Cheryl, we gotta go to practice, come on.
So what we are doing is giving them competitive experiences, and the competitive experiences enhances their feeling of personal worth. They realize how good they are. The girls who wear the Adams jackets are girls who have achieved things. And so even in the neighborhood, you walk around, a girl has Adams Track Club or Little Adams on, which the younger ones have on. It's a sense of personal worth.
If I didn't come here every day, I might be wandering to the street, you know, being like other kids would do. They don't have anything to do during the day, so they go out and do bad things.
Our promise to them is that you go to school, and you don't have to be a genius. You do the best you can, and our job is to put equipment on you and take you to the track meets.
Grades in school come before track. So if we have a test or something, but we like put the test off and come to practice, he would make us go back home.
He's crazy, you know, and he takes his whole income and he just spends it on us until, well, maybe I'll get it back when I get from funds or stuff like that, and nobody would do that, nobody. I don't think I would try for another Olympics. If he would stop coaching right now, I wouldn't run anymore.
I don't think that I would have even competed seriously in track and field if it weren't for the team, the Adams. I won a silver medal in the women's 1,600-meter relay, the Olympic Games. The encouragement and the inspiration that he provided, you know, was just fantastic. It was sort of my second family.
I'm definitely going to college. Then I would like to be a lawyer. Because Freddie, he's a lawyer. I know you have to study a lot, but I don't really mind.
Each one of us on the track has his own different personality, and he usually can say, well, she's in a bad mood today, or what's wrong with her. He knows every one of us.
Let's go. No, Suzette runs with the weight.
Freddie is a very stubborn person. He's very positive, and I'm very negative.
You got it in your arm. Swing it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's why. No, come on, let's go. Come on.
A lot of times he would say, well, I think you can do this, and I say, oh. We end up getting mad at each other.
There were times when I didn't believe that I could do something or did not want to do it, and I stayed mad at Fred because he's the kind of person that makes you do it. He almost makes you want to do it.
What I'm trying to do is to get you to use this left arm that you don't use at all. Right?
If I could be as positive as he is about myself, I would be the best.
After months of anticipation and endless hours of training, you can imagine the excitement of a 10-year-old coming to California on her first trip away from home to compete against some of the fastest girls in the country. Now it's all up to her. The coach is in the stands, and as in life, the big races you must run alone.
Freddie has taught me how to be aggressive. He usually say, run tall, and when I'm on a track, I feel very good.
I run every single race. You can't see how some of these guys coach a person for months and months and months, and it goes there and sits there like a mummy. You're really fully involved and part of it. They know it. Girls know it. They feel your enthusiasm and your happiness in what they're doing. Stay with it, Tony! Somebody from behind. Come on, Tony! Come on! Some programs, they are pushing the youngsters too fast. They try for world records here, and they did all this, and they don't stay in the sport because they ran them to death. There's just too much emphasis on records and times and what have you.
Freddie, when he says, if we lose a race, you know, you shouldn't feel bad because you went out there and did what you can do. If you didn't come in first, at least you tried. So that's why we don't really bother about crying like all them other girls. They cry if they come in last.
You mean all the way out here? You're supposed to be out here?
You ran about 10 or 15 extra yards messing around out here, okay? Don't worry about it. Ain't nobody gonna get you tomorrow.
He works miracles with some of the kids because they're stringy little kids who don't know what they want to do or what their potential might be. And then you see them 2 or 3 years later, and they've really developed into some fine young women with some sort of sense of direction. So in that respect, I guess if you want to call, anyone wants to call him a saint, it's fair enough.
Oh, nobody's a saint. There's saints here on earth, they're in heaven. Nah, I'm not a saint.
I wouldn't say he's a saint, but he's very special. He's different, really. They don't make people like that anymore.
Blackbird singing in a dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You're only waiting for this moment to arrive.
The Adams may be a love story, too. Over the years, there have been beautiful people who I've been involved with. I think I get more than most people get out of their lifetime. And there's more to come.
You and me, we're waiting for this moment.